We're going to leave them in the camper. Leave them in the camper. We're stopping at Perk Up, and Perk Up is busy today. Today is a unique Alaskan experience because we're not taking you to look at the amazing, beautiful, breathtaking, we're talking National Geographic, go RVing. I mean, what do you want to put in here? This is just the gorgeous view of Alaska in the springtime. We're not taking you here for that purpose. We're actually taking you with us because, unfortunately, there's a little something called the litter bug. And here at Slipper Lake, it's an area that's open to camping. People like to go out there and shoot their guns. And I guess you can go fishing, but there's definitely a lake there. You can take a little boat on it. It's a beautiful area. Unfortunately, we have a number of Alaskans that don't understand the concept of cleaning up behind themselves. Today is May 18th. Most of the snow is melted, and we can see the damage that's been done all year from the litter bugs. We came up last year, did a cleanup, and it was, hundreds of pounds of bags of garbage. We're going to do something a little different today. We brought the camper with us. It's going to give us a nice little home base. If it's a little chilly, we can kick the heater on, stay nice and warm in there. We can put the dogs in the camper while we're out and about. They'll be comfortable. And last time we had them with us, kind of had them on the leash, walking them around. Wasn't a real good setup for a lot of reasons. There's some people will be out here shooting their guns. Those will be going off. That scares golden retrievers. There's going to be broken glass and who knows what down in the ground. And we don't want them stepping on that while we're out there doing our thing. And they also just have a tendency to get completely covered in mud since it is, the spring and there's a lot of mud and thaw going on. So we're going to take you with us. We'll show you what kind of damage that some unfortunate Alaskans that don't understand the concept of picking up behind your stinking self. You're going to see it. This is disappointing. This is a part of Alaska that it's everywhere. It's unfortunate, but it's the reality. So anyway, show you some things along the way. This is a gorgeous ride. We got our Perk Up coffee. She got a big old London Fog tea, hot one, and we're riding. It's about 46 degrees out, which actually feels amazing in the sunshine. Those of you in Florida and Texas and other places I know are cringing that I said that. It feels gorgeous out here right now. So anyway, look at these gorgeous mountains. We're headed up that way, and we'll show you what we see along the way. But that's what we're going to do today on the channel. This is the gateway to adventure right here. We're coming up Jonesville Road, and I love the clouds on the mountains up here. Just to give you a sneak preview, over here, people like to go shooting over here. I've been there shooting before. I've cleaned up behind myself. Most people, it would seem, don't. Then again, maybe some people don't. But we're coming up here now on Slipper Lake. I think this is our entrance, right? Yes. Okay, so this is Slipper Lake. If you keep going that way, you're going to run this road out and end up at the entrance to the trail to Eska Falls. In Alaska, we like to shoot our road signs, as you'll see. Those little holes in them help keep the wind from blowing them away. Yeah, you have no idea, thanks to GoPro having like super stabilization technology in the camera, you can't see how bad we're rocking here. Little reprieve, not for long. Getting ready to come up here and see this area. Now, there are no hookups out here at all. You kind of come camp at your own risk. There's no ranger station. There's no camp advisor here. This is just Alaskan camping out here around this lake. Okay, they've got dumpsters out here. That's good. We'll be terminating all of our trash into those before the day is out. So plenty of RVs out here right now. Like I said, this area is free to camp. You have a tent or a truck. Yeah, let's give you a sneak preview. This is what our fellow Alaskans like to do. They have no problem buying ammo, and they certainly have no problem depositing it just anywhere that they see fit. That's what today is all about. Let's show you this kind of trash. This is just coming in on the road. Look, someone burned a bed right there. Yep, so someone burned a bed. Who knows what. That's where you end up with a hole in your tire too, unfortunately. How about that right there? There it is. Camping. Short for that. So you tell me, is that the real Alaska? Or is this the real Alaska? It's terribly, terribly unfortunate. But this is the real Alaska in a lot of places. Is it fun to burn I think that's a Jeep. No, that's an S10. It's an S10 Blazer. Is it fun to burn something like that and shoot at it? You bet. You bet. I guarantee you this was a blast. No pun intended, electronics. But no one cleans up. They just do this crap and leave it. But today, we're gonna clean it up. And when I talk about it, let me take you over here and show you. 410 shotgun shells, tire tread, can of beans. It's for target shooting. But yeah, here you go. This is it. Someone shot up a pillow or something and it's everywhere. Just everywhere. It's a really great time of year to do this because the green hasn't really come in and we can get to it. But it's still here. It's pretty dry. Shotgun shells. It's pretty dry, which is awesome. This last year there was just water flowing everywhere, mud, as far as you could see. But this is dry, bad for the dust, good for the mud. But yeah, that's the real Alaska for now. We're gonna clean it up. What kind of stuff do people throw out here? This is, I don't even know what that is. That's a cooler, probably out of an engine, out of a radiator. This is metal out of something that's just been burned. But this thing has been blasted to kingdom come. There's an engine in there still. Starter, front, four-wheel drive, diff. Frame, surface rusty from being burned, but man, you want to build a hot rod? Here's your frame. This is what tires do when you burn them. It's your steel belts inside. That's all that's left. But wow, that was a very hot fire. Very hot fire. Burned. I don't see any plastic or rubber or glass left. Amazing. Well, a little bit of that tire still left. But that's where we are, guys. We're going to get out here. We're waiting on Trail Toys to show up. The event's not officially started. Our guys are going to be hanging out here a lot today. The event's not officially started. We're going to go get our bags here eventually and then just get it going. Got our bag and our bucket on wheels. Had to go to Wally World and pick this one up this morning. We had some, these are better. This one has, we'd bought these off Amazon. This one, when you set it up, it'll either go straight or right at an angle. This one's got a goofy lock. It's driving me insane. But both of them have magnets on the end, which is great for the little metal things. So just getting going. I think our strategy here today is going to be to just start at home. So since we parked the camper here, this is our temporary home. I want to clean this area, just kind of work our way out in a radius. Fire rescues out here, that's awesome. And like I said, these people are just camping, a lot of them. So our group here, that's Jason Beard. He's got his off-road stuff going on. Stuff is awesome. Still waiting on Trail Toys to show up. So, oh, we got a drone in the air. There we go, yeah. One of these days we'll get a drone, huh?
One day.
One day, not today. Thunder, what the heck? So we read a book about atomic habits. I think it was popular last year. About getting your life in order, getting things done, getting out of ruts, being successful. And premise of the book, 1% improvements. You get a bunch of 1% improvements and eventually you have some real improvements. And get this trailer parked over here. So yeah, 1%. There you go, 1%. 1% at a time. Ah, there's the big pincher. The way that stuff goes. It's the way to do it right there. Hey guys, this is looking a lot better already. I'm gonna work my way back over here. I don't know how they're going to get that up on. So I knew we would eventually find one of these. It is why, if you ever watch Kenny of All Trades, he has a fantastic channel one of the first things he'll do when he goes to a campsite before he starts a campfire is he'll dig around and check for things like this. The reality is, if it goes off without being in a barrel, probably not going to do much but make a loud bang. But regardless, waste not, want not. And nowadays, that is about 40 cents right there. How many of you would chamber that and see if it still fires? Comment below. Alright. Needs a way to... I have a feeling that's not going to happen today. A bullet shot right there. Oh, look. Now that is something. Check that out. Hey Nick, look at the slug still in the rim right here.
Oh wow, that's
Isn't that
cool.
something?
What was this?
S10 Blazer. It was 4.3 V6. Oh, I feel like a crime scene detective. You know, in the movies, they would get this bullet out. Oh, man. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it with my knife. Oh! This broke the tip off my knife. Well, that's crappy. Well, crap. We tried. Oh man. Yep, that's different. Had the perfect plan. Bring the camper, put the dogs in the camper so they don't get in the mud. It was the perfect plan. It was a perfect plan, I think.
Perfect.
It was perfect until it wasn't. The good news is we have a lake right over there. We're gonna go take a break and let them rinse off. So this is steeper than it appears. Objects may be closer than they appear. You see, he's getting the mud off. He's coming up, but I'm gonna try to keep him from pulling us into the. Oh, she's gonna sit in the mud. Come on, buddy. Now, go swim. There you go.
Okay, Heidi, come back. Heidi, come back.
Okay, go back out and swim again. Go on, you're in the mud. Go swim. Ah, yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Heidi.
That's it. Now, that's a beautiful shot. That's Alaska for you. Look at that. Look at that. And then back to the track. Okay, well, let's get them up out of this dirt. Okay, hold it. Oh, there we go. There's the shake. Okay. She's getting ringed off. So ringed off? She's being wrung. She's wrung her belt. There is a bottle of liquor out there floating in the lake. Missed that. It's a little too far out to get. Yep, I'm sure this guy over here shooting is picking up his bullets. Right? Right. Now let me ask you, if you came out here and saw this cleanup taking place, and you're just dying to shoot your new gun, would you wait? I don't know. All right. See if we can walk these monkeys back to the truck. Yeah, I am soaking wet now. Walk over here and get back to a regularly scheduled program. The Trail Toys boys are down there. Set up. I wonder what the raffles are going to be today. We're on 3 o'clock. All right, buddy, how you feeling? Here's our patient. Spared you the trauma. Baby, stay put. Stay put, baby. So they cut themselves. I was afraid that could happen out here. There's so much broken glass and shards of things, and I'm assuming this happened in when they jumped in the lake to rinse all the mud off of him. He has got a real bleeder going on, but got a first aid kit on board. We've got him, got the blood slowed down, cleaned up, and hopefully he'll...
It looked like a terrible wound, but it was actually just a tiny cut, but being on his foot, it made it extra bleedy.
Yeah, you thought there could be 2, right?
Yep, but once I rinsed and rinsed and rinsed, it was just the one.
And she was bleeding as well from a back paw, but we think her blood is slowed down or stopped. So, yep, he's he hurt. He was doing holding a little T-Rex paw up, coming back. A lot of blood, surprising amount of blood. But anyway, first aid kit, always good to have one. We were debating whether we just head on home or not. You know, we would have been doing the same thing either way. So maybe they'll go ahead and settle down and take a nap and get that to stop bleeding. We're gonna need to disinfect that with something though, right? Get some Neosporin and stuff when we get home. So I thought maybe there would have been something like that in here, but it's just an initial wound care. So anyway, he's laying down now. But yeah, there was a lot of blood. Spared you guys all that. Plus it was all hands on deck to try to deal with it. And that's what you get. Again, you know, thank you people for trashing your environment. Thank you for trashing a beautiful place like this with broken glass and metal, and that's what's going to happen. So if you bring your kids out here, watch out, you know, make sure they keep shoes on the whole time around that lake. So yeah, they're here. What time is it? It's almost noon. So anyway, we'll probably get them settled in, get some lunch here, and then see what else there is to clean up. One of the really cool things about this is they're gonna feed us some lunch, and I think it's lunchtime. So we're gonna head over there. The dogs are, except for this one, she is not settled down yet.
Oh, he's right there too.
But they're settling down. Hopefully that bleeding's gonna stop here pretty quickly. I have to deal with that when I get back home. I head over here to the tent. It is a gorgeous day. My gosh, you can see so much definition up there in the mountains today. What's that?
Little guy's in the mud over here.
Yeah, he's having a ball. Yeah, so we got some burgers for us. Of course, she does the burger without the bun. And we don't have the cushions down because we knew that they would probably get filthy. So anyway, yeah, let's eat some food, take a break, get back to cleaning. That's the gauze or the wrap, the sticky wrap stuff?
No, it wasn't sticky wrap that you gave me.
Oh, it's okay, babe. No.
Okay. And then, where are the rubber? Okay, now hold the little.
Oh, she's tearing
Okay.
my shoulder to pieces. Woo!
Oops, I missed the thumb.
Yep.
A motorcycle?
It's a track vehicle, some sort.
Drew, look at your cute little foot! Oh my goodness, he's so cute. Heidi Drew.
All right, guys, I just want to show you the power of people coming together. Remember, there was a truck right here, upside down. Sorry for all the wind. I'm gonna put you on the other side. Remember, there was a truck right here, upside down, lots of garbage. Not perfect, but much, much better. This group coming down here was just up there trying to get a truck out of a ravine. I do not know if they were successful or not yet. We'll have to find out. It's called working smarter, not harder. How much of that we can get in this bucket? He's up against the, there we go. All right. So how many of you saw a movie called Better Off Dead?
Man, now that's a real shame when folks be throwing away a perfectly good white boy like that.
And here's what I'm gonna say. Who would throw away a perfectly good white girl like that? And there you go. This is this may be the moment. $10,000 home video. Looks like a scene from Mad Max with all this dust, but we just used that front end loader to get this up here. It's wedged on that motorcycle. You want me to come get it?
Nope.
I can do it. You sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
There it goes. I think it's a good sign.
Yep.
Empty? All right. You need help getting down?
Nope, thank you though.
I never had a doubt. Ever.
Ever.
Ever. We have a generator on board, Briggs & Stratton, and Trump, Make America Great Again, bullet holes. I like the rims on it. I mean, the rims are kind of okay. Look at this. I like the rims on this thing. They're sharp. Look at that. So I have to see if we can read the VIN tag or not. Put this thing up, see if it is stolen. Now the door doesn't match the rest of the truck, different color. So that is not this truck's original door. And I bet you, see if we can get down here and see this without cutting ourselves. Oh, there's a nice tool bit. See if we can see the VIN. Okay, let's go around the other side. See what we can see.
Have leather seats.
Oh yeah. The VIN tag is gone. The VIN tag has been removed, and the VIN in the door is not from this truck. They strapped the steering wheel. I don't know if the guys just did this to tow it back.
Oh, here comes the other one.
Is it white?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one I thought it was right there. That's the one I saw before. So yeah, look at this. Got a nice bit driver in it. But yeah, this thing was hosed by somebody. They were living out or something. Got a hot plate in it and clothing. Some car parts. Yeah, check that out. Toolbox, some tools. It's definitely someone, I'm gonna say, stole it because there would have been no other reason to remove the VIN than that. But yeah, there's your Briggs & Stratton generator, radiator in it. Yeah, it was a nice truck. That's the one that I saw down the cliff before, right there. That is awesome that they towed that up and out. Well, that puppy could have been a good truck. Was a good truck before they went down there. It's half-ton, 4x4. Yeah, it's been shot to pieces. Can't tell if can't read the VIN there anymore. Oh, there you go. Look that up and see if it's stolen. Man, oh man. Human beings, what are we going to do with ourselves? Rear bumper was good till someone put a bullet hole through it. Isn't that something? So this is number 3. Number 2 actually tossed it. It's one of those like smaller than a 22, but it's got more gunpowder. It's a, what do they call it? It's a Valkyrie. Oh wait, there's another one right there. So what happens when you come out here and you get in a big hurry and you're drunk and you're shooting? Look at this where I'm standing. So this is in the parking lot area, and more bullets there, more shells, but my guess is this person was hopefully shooting into this berm here when they lost these. And there have been today alone, there have been how many vehicles have come and gone down this just today, and there they are. So what is that going anywhere nowadays? Upwards of 60 cents a bullet. So that makes technically 4 that I found live shells out. And that whole area, this is where we started this morning, up and down here, I mean, it's mostly clean within the reasonable ability to pick. Looking good. People are coming in their 4-wheelers, dragging in additional piles of stuff. I love this kid here with this magnet. This is great. You see stuff he's picking up, but of course the brass isn't going to go to that, so we gotta hand pick the brass. The wads right here for the shotguns are just insane. Shotgun shells. So we're gonna just keep sweeping the area and cleaning, but you know, one at a time, get it picked up. And you know, when you're out here target shooting, so much easier. Just pick your lead up, you know what I mean? Just pick it up. It blends in. Magnets won't pick these brass ones up. Reloaders would just be having a dream day out here. The amount of shells that are wasted. This should be no surprise to anyone. 22s do jam a lot when you're firing, but look here. Somebody lost like a pack of them, and I don't see dents on the side like they misfed. So this is just a whole treasure trove of 22 shells here, wasted. This is green tip, and this is an example. So here's a bullet that's been potentially fired, came out of the shell. There's no damage to the bullet itself. It's not deformed. Being a green tip, it might have gone right through whatever they were shooting at, and they just lost enough velocity to fall to the ground. But These aren't, here's another one. Yeah, it's like this is a whole box got spilled. You know, these things aren't even cheap anymore. Used to be so much fun. Get you a big old bucket of bullets and just shoot these till they were gone. And now these things are pricey. Look at this. This is a power motor, probably out of that vehicle that was over here burnt.
I love being out here, and I love that a lot of other people can come out and share this place too and keep it clean every year. This is the most dumpsters we've had. I know we've got a lot of cars that we pulled out this year again. Maybe one year we won't have to pull cars out, who knows? But it is Sutton, and that tends to be part of the fun of being out here. Everybody kind of gets to do whatever they want. If you want to, you know, burn a car, I guess you're going to burn a car. But we got a lot of people helping with this. Misty and her crew over there, always helping with food.
Let's go! Thank you!
And then we got a bunch of awesome sponsors: Trail Toys, Total Truck, Alaska Overlander, Jason Beard, Green Tree Fabrication. Some more interesting groups from previous years. Alaska Ammo and Steven are out here somewhere. I think they just came back down the hill. Oh, there he is in the back.
Guys today for giveaways, but we really appreciate you guys coming out and putting in the time for the cleanup today. We really enjoyed putting this together for you guys, and this has been such a great turnout.
So what'd you win me?
I won you a tire repair kit.
Thank you, everybody.
Nice.
Good night.
All right. Well, let's get rid of that last bag, and we're gonna get out. Okay, we are in the dust storm right here. Idiots in here shooting guns right next to us. Those are the Alaskans that cause Alaska not to be cool. Anyway, here's some other vehicles that were in the woods and stuff. Heck, that one even has a fuel tank in it. Look at that. Got a neon. You already saw that one. And you already saw these. So, yeah. There you go. There is a transaxle. Something else. Unbelievable. Anyway, great time here today. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Let's go potty.
Come on, buddy.
Come on. Let's go potty.
Heidi, leave it.
All right. It has been a day. It's 4 o'clock. We've been here since about 9:30. Nikki's wrapping up the camper. I think she's got all done with that. So we all done back there?
Yep.
All right. So we are loaded up. Everyone else is loading up and getting ready to go. Man, I mean, it has been a long day. The weather's been beautiful today. Been a little dry. Wind started blowing. We got these sandstorms coming in, but it's all right because we're good to go. Got a couple injured dogs we'll be dealing with. Got to get them home and medicate that. We're going to put some antibiotics in there, clean it all out and stuff, and deal with that the next little bit. But it's been a good time. Listen, on a serious note, pick up behind yourself. You know, it just, listen, I know some people have some hard times, and I think some people come out here because they have nowhere else to go, but that's no excuse for picking up behind yourself. And those of you out here that have more than enough excess, look at the shells we were picking up. Some people are shooting some high dollar ammo and they don't bother to clean up. So frustrating, but at the same time, some good fellowship out here today. Got to see some good folks, and we are excited actually to be rolling out and call it the end of the day.
Hi, this is Jess. I'm calling from Tier 1 Veterinary Medical Center. I was just calling to let you know that we were all done with Heidi. She's waking up if you'd like to come and pick her up.
Awesome. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, so she had what, stitches.
Mm-hmm.
Her pad was torn bad enough to sew it back up, right?
Yep. They had to clean, she had gravel in it, and they had to clean the gravel out too.
Okay, all right. Well, Mr. Oliver here, we did our own home veterinary work. He wasn't hurt as bad as Heidi was. He is a complete marshmallow right now. I've had a shower, cleaned up myself, still got my shoulder torn up. It's been a good day that we were able to get out there and do something good for the community. But it's been a rough day for these guys. I mean, really rough day. So we don't know what they got into. I'm going to go back and look at the GoPro video. We think that when they jumped into the Slipper Lake there, that they got into something, and you know, could just be rocks or could be glass, or you know, we don't know. But based on the condition of the rest of the Slipper Lake area, just the amount of garbage that people have thrown in there, it's probably some kind of glass or something that they got into. But his pad was still there, just cut open, and
Oliver.
hers was missing a big chunk. So I'm gonna stay here and keep him company. She's gonna go to the emergency vet and pick up Heidi, who's waking up now, and we're looking forward to seeing her back in here shortly. Okay, here's our two gimpy dogs. My goodness, his right front paw and her right rear paw. He's loving on her. Yep, that is our homemade wrap. And there's your professional hospital wrap. You gonna be able to come on down here? Baby girl, maybe you should just stay up there. I gotta go put the chickens up, okay? You're checking her all out, aren't you? Aren't you, Oliver? Yeah, that may be where you're going if you don't heal up. Okay, you two. I don't know what to do with you. You're both gimp. I don't know. Good gracious. All right, you're going to need some help down the stairs. Well, this is not the ending we were hoping for to our story. A little cleanup at Slipper Lake turned into some damage for our little guys here. So she went to the vet last night and was released last night after a little bit of surgery. On that pad, they ended up actually not sewing anything up. They basically removed the rest of her pad, cleaned everything out. That's going to be a bit of recovery for the next whatever period of time. Mr. Oliver was super gimpy. We were afraid that perhaps we didn't get all of the debris and stuff. Hey, baby girl. We were afraid we didn't get all the debris and everything out of here, and he wasn't putting weight on it very well this morning. So he went to the vet, and he ended up getting cleaned out, and they did a, what was that stuff called, silver nitrate, to help stop the bleeding, because whenever you'd bump it, it would just gush out. So he's in a more professional wrap, a little sock on him to keep him, you're okay, baby, to keep him from, you know, soiling up what they did. That's going to be on for about 24 hours, and we'll get that off. They're both on some meds, and they're both going to get some extra special attention for the next little bit. And yeah, we should have just stuck to plan A and kept them in the camper most of the time. But they wanted to come out, and they wanted to swim. They are golden retrievers. They are attracted to water like a bug is to light. So anyway, we appreciate you guys coming along and enjoying a ride with us out to do some community service work. But as a good friend of mine has told me time and time again, no good deed goes unpunished. So anyway, until next time, we will see you guys. I'm sure something else is going to break or some other adventure is going to happen, and we will take you along with us when we go. But anyway, we'll see you. Thanks for watching.